And we're back. I had to take a few days to graduate and do all the festivities that go along with that, but now I'm free, okay? And time for a big announcement. Everybody strap into your chair. I'm going to be doing this thing, like this YouTube and streaming and competing and traveling and going to all the events that I couldn't go to because I was in school or because of COVID. I'm going to be doing all that full time for the next year till about June 2nd. I'm giving myself a deadline. I don't really have a deadline per se, but I'm giving myself one. And I think when that time of year comes around, you and I, me and my shareholders, we can take a look at all the analytics between now and then and see if it's like a stable thing or if we're growing, and see if I can keep living the dream, if you will, or if it's time to, like be realistic and pack it up. Also, I'm dipping into my reserves a little bit here, so it's imperative now more than ever, if you do enjoy the content I make, to subscribe and like watch the video all the way through and comment and all that. And if you happen to be an oil prince or a billionaire, or you're just feeling generous, you can check the description below to see how you can donate if you want to help me out in that way too. All right, that's enough begging for subs and views and money, dude. What is this? Panhandling on the internet? Today, as promised, we're going to take a look at some Manon footage. I kind of have one long video we're going to take a look at rather than just looking up a bunch of replays from people who probably stole them. Today, we're going to take a look at this footage from Miss Cupcakes' channel. And yes, I did everything legally. I got permission, so nobody come after me in the comments. Everybody relax. Not that anybody ever has, but I'm preemptive with it. Anyways, you can check her out over at Miss Cupcakes on YouTube, and I'm going to leave this video down in the description below if you want to watch it without me pausing every 6 seconds. If you hear a bunch of voices in the background, they aren't the ones in your head. They are the in-game commentators. Just a little heads up. Also, last time I talked about this character, last time we talked about Manon, I was talking about her stand heavy punch, the one that you can hit confirm, and I kept saying that I was going to do that into hit grab. Like, you could hit confirm into the hit grab. Brother, I don't know where I got that idea from, because that heavy punch target combo only leaves you at +3. The hit grab is 22 frames of startup. I just made that shit up. That's ridiculous. I don't know where that came from. But you can like confirm it to get them close to you, and then you can strike, you can throw, you can command grab. And obviously if they keep walking back, I was thinking about this earlier, like what can they do if you pull them in with that stand heavy punch target combo that you'll see a couple times in this video. You can probably do like a low frame trap and catch them walking backwards, very similar to like Cammy's stand light kick, crouch light kick target combo in 5 that catches people walking backwards. You hit them low, obviously. Her jump in looks decent. It looks kind of like the animation looks strange, but I think it reaches really low, and those kind of jump ins are pretty good. Think Ken's stand heavy punch in 5, where it reaches so low that it often will beat anti-airs that aren't DPs. Like Karen's crouch heavy punch will sometimes just lose to Ken's jump heavy punch. It's very strange, but it's because it reaches so low. Her neutral looks strange. Like, you would think a character this lanky could, I don't know, have some better pokes. But we talked about that before. She just doesn't. Lots of jumping. We saw a couple different jump-in buttons, huh? That one that we saw earlier looked like a heavy kick. I just lost. That was her level 3. It just lost to Chun's. I think kind of as you would expect. Wow, that was a punish counter. That means that Chun tried to go into stance, I think. So she pressed stand heavy punch and then tried to go into stance. It got punish countered. I like her outro screen. I think her outro screen and DJ's are the best. DJ's outro screen is really cool because he like signs the camera, and I always thought that was a really cool celebration for like athletes to have. Like in tennis, I've seen them do it, and I've seen Lewis Hamilton do it in F1. I always think it's really cool. Jeez, can I just go back for a second? This reminds me of Laura's dash command grab. This one just seems really fast though. It doesn't go as far as Laura's, I don't think, her EX one, but it does go just as fast. She's got 4 medals here, and it's only the 2nd round. This is tough. Remember, at 5, she's going to start doing like 37% off of one command grab, which is tough to accept. This combo here seems very interesting. So you have enough time to do, I believe that's back fierce, into the hit grab. This is also something you can do out of drive rush. You can do like drive, or like, I don't know, button, drive rush, back heavy punch. That is a crazy parry stance. But you can do button, drive rush, back heavy punch, hit grab. That's one way you can build a medal. I love this parry stance. That's really cool. God damn. Look at this. Look at Chun's health bar. She's not even in critical art range. Like, she's not even low enough to have critical art. She just dies. Oh, this character's really... Even if I don't end up playing this character, I'm still gonna mess around with her just because some of this stuff is ridiculous. Like, like this is stuff that you probably have to go in the lab and like figure out. But I really want to understand the best ways to get her medals. Like, because watching somebody play for a couple minutes, I think they got like 90 minutes to play the game at Capcom HQ. Watching that footage versus people who are going to be optimizing in the lab and figuring out the best ways to get your medals guaranteed is going to be fun. And I think that if I do end up playing this character first, that'll probably be like the first thing I try and figure out. After like the basics, like anti-airs and pokes and stuff. Look at that, forced knockdown. Does a punish counter DI. I'm not sure what the difference is. Punish counter DI, maybe you get more plus frames. Oh, you know what? Maybe you do get more plus frames, and that's why they tried to do the stand heavy punch and not the back heavy punch. Unless this was just like an execution error. This button, stand heavy punch, might have more startup than back heavy punch. Who knows? We'll find out in a couple weeks. This button looks kind of goofy from Chun. Look at this. After the EX legs, I think that's stand heavy or stand medium kick. I don't know what that is. It looks kind of goofy though. It's an anti-air, mostly. That's what I've seen Valmaster use it for when I was watching him play the beta. Let's look at this interaction again. The hit grab is also powered up by these medals, by the way. Wow, look at that. So again, stand medium kick, I think that was. Drive rush, heavy punch, back heavy punch. Oh, I didn't notice that. He did heavy punch into back heavy punch into hit grab. That means you are phenomenally plus then if that actually combos. That's really cool. That makes it even more imperative that you hit confirm into drive rush like we were talking about a couple videos ago. Because you can get conversions like that and you get a store. This level 1 scene... Oh my god. Dude, I did not see the damage. Never mind. Look at this damage. Jump in, back heavy punch, EX, into little somersault kick, into level 1. I was going to say that level 1 seems kind of useless every time I've seen it. But that did like a decent amount of damage for once. I don't really understand the implication of that super though, besides, I guess, fraud damage and you get in. Maybe that's it. Maybe it goes through projectiles. I don't think it does. That would be kind of broken, I think. If you could just invalidate a lot of zoning by just level 1 super and you're in, but maybe it does. God, that was only level 3. Look at Chun's health. It's about the same as it was last time, but this is only level 3 medal and it still kills. I think that's 27% if I remember correctly. I cannot tell if this character is going to be a menace or if she's going to be like very bad. I feel like it's going to be one or the other because the command grabs do a ton of damage and the levels don't seem hard to come by, but her neutral is kind of what I'm worried about. Like, I don't really know how well she's going to play in the neutral because her buttons aren't the greatest. But then again, it didn't seem like most of the people that I've watched play this character, it doesn't seem like they're struggling too much in the neutral. It's not like they're having problems contesting things or like poking or whiff punishing. It doesn't seem like it's crazy bad, but I don't know. We'll find out in what, 2 or 3 weeks. This is like my number 2 character. If I get on the game and I'm like, I'm not really feeling Cammy anymore, then I'm definitely gonna hit up this character. I might end up playing her on the first day anyways. I might end up playing the whole cast on the first day. So keep an eye out on the channel because I'm planning on making a few real guides for the first time. Not like super in-depth advanced stuff because that's not really what I'm good at, but just beginner things to like help you get off the ground. Like Sajam's 2-minute guides, I think those are really cool and I want to make something like that. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider subscribing and thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you again very soon.